You might not think it, but windows are actually a really important part of building rehabilitation and historic preservation work. So this week, let's jump right back in and join David in the final steps of disassembling this window and preparing it for restoration.
All right, so now that we have the glass out of the historic window, you'll notice that we try to keep everything oriented the way that it came out because it's got to go back exactly the same way. So we've labeled these, we labeled them up, we labeled them right and left. So now that we've got the glass out of the way, we don't have to worry about breaking the glass. Now we can disassemble the frame itself. As you can see, all the mortise joints are fairly loose. What I've discovered is they have these small, for whatever reason, instead of using wood pins or dowels at the mortise joints, they used a metal pin, which is really not a nail, so somewhat unusual. But they also wedged the mortar joints. There's a small wedge that came out of the mortar joint. So those are the things that try to keep it. I don't see any glue on the joints, but let's take one apart. It's fairly loose at this point, so we can work it apart. You'll see we've got some breaks here. All this has to get repaired. And so we have to keep all of these oriented and together because that is repairable. But as you can see, it starts to come apart fairly easily at this point. You see I'm just very easily wailing this out. You can see the pin hole where they put this ferrous metal pin in, but you can see that's just completely gone away. It's deteriorated. So now you can start pulling the astracals out, again, keeping everything oriented. And it's, it's like, it's just like a big puzzle. So this one we'll have to drill out the pin, but other than that, that's a disassembled window. So the next step is to start cleaning all of this up, making any repairs, gluing these parts and pieces back together in their proper orientation, fixing the splits and the tenons, making new wedges for the tenons, and then cleaning all the paint up, all the loose and flaky paint, and then reassemble everything. We will glue this back together, but we'll use animal hide glue rather than a modern glue. Then we'll put the windows, the panes back in, and then we'll reglaze everything, and then we'll reinstall. All that's later to come.
Now that the window's been disassembled, we'll go ahead and leave them alone just for a little bit, let them get back to work. But we'll come back when the window has been restored and let them walk us through what they've done and the reassembly of this historic window.